Hi guys, welcome back to Tech Tutorial. In today's video, I will show you how to make a journal in Canva to sell on Amazon. Now, Canva is a great platform to create very simple and very complicated journals that you could start selling in Amazon so that you could earn a few bucks or extra money. In Canva, we have a lot of opportunities to be able to create decent outputs and be able to profit out of them. So to get started, you have to specify what type of journal you want to create. There are multiple types of journals. If you search in Google, types of online journal. Now, if you ask why am I adding online, because of course online is like digital. So since it is going to be made with Canva and being sold in Amazon, it's going to be a digital journal. And as you can see here, there are different types of journal. You have travel journal, dream journal, art journal, anxiety journal, and many more. So it's completely up to you on what type of journal you will be using to create in Canva. As you can see here, you could use multiple types of reference in the internet, in the Pinterest. There's multiple reference that you guys can check out. But let's get started in Canva. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is to have our design, or like the size of our design. We could either click on custom design or custom size over here and enter our own width and height with different units, whether it's pixels or inches, millimeters, or centimeters. If you want to have a specific size for your journal, you could specify it over here. If you're unsure with the size of the journal, you could simply search journal on the search bar, something like this, and you can see here that there are journals over here. Look for one that is specifically with a logo on the left side, not just a search icon, but like a specific icon, just like this one. So we're going to select journal, and basically we will be able to see different templates of journals, as you can see here. So there are two ways to approach this. Either we start from scratch by creating a blank over here, and we will be able to start with a blank page, just like this one over here. Or we could actually choose one of the many journal templates available for us over here, and we could just use them as inspiration for our own journal. Of course, you shouldn't really copy the journal of others or the creation of others, but you could use them as inspiration on how you would make yours. So for example, this one looks like a really great journal template over here, as you can see. Although this is just a front page, cover page, we could use this as an inspiration of our overall design. So let's go over here on our blank journal. There are two main elements or two main features that you would use the most in our Canva over here, which is elements and text. In elements, this is basically where you will be able to find all the different things that you will be able to add into your design. So for example, we could search grid and click on graphics. We will be able to see all sorts of graphics over here with the specific search that we did. So for example, this one, I could use this, something like this. We have a simple design, and maybe we could add more, or like a different section. Maybe add some effects like this one over here, put it on different areas of the page, make some of them bigger by simply dragging on this side. We could also make it a bit transparent by selecting this option over here, transparency, to add more depth into our output over here, just like that. Then we have something simple as this. Then we could enlarge this as well. That's a bit messy right now, but of course, in creating designs, it might be messy at first, but slowly and surely you will be able to improve it. Now, you could basically search anything that you want over here, maybe let's say minimalist designs, so that you could limit the different things that you will be able to see. And as you can see here, there are really great outputs. So maybe we could add something like this one over here. So we select this, and we could even change the color of this one. So instead of just it being pink and black, we could alternate the colors. So this one will be black, and this one should be white. So let's change this color to this one, and there we go. So it's like an alternate section, and you could now put whatever you want on the specific element. So It's completely up to you. But I don't think this is the one for our design right now. I'll put some designs like this one over here, just minimalist designs. For this one, let's make it a bit transparent. There we go. Scatter our design over here, our star designs. And there are other things that you will be able to add. So maybe you could add something like this. So the design is completely up to you. The output that you will be able to make is completely up to you. It's all based on your creativity and your insight as well. So based on our example over here, or our very simple basis, we're going to need to add our text. And aside from the elements, like I mentioned earlier, text is one of the main things that you will be using, because in the text, this is where you will be able to add text and different fonts. There's a lot of fonts over here that you could use. So for me, instead of just doing it the traditional way where I add the text over here and say my journal, and selecting and looking through different fonts available over here, what I could do to save time is to look through the different font combinations over here on the left side, maybe like this one, which is already a really great design or a really great font for us to use. So let's look for a really good one. Maybe this one over here. Let's delete our old one, and let's remove this one as well. And let's change the color into black. And then something like this. And then we could add here journal. And then you could just say my. Or you could specify what type of journal you are making, and then you could change this section as well over here for those who plan, something like that. And maybe this is going to be our front page. Now we could start adding new pages over here by simply clicking on add page, and then you can now create the different sections of a journal, like maybe a calendar section. You could search for calendar over here, which you will be able to take advantage, maybe something like this, stuff like that. There are multiple things in the elements that you will be able to search. So building your content will be up to what you're using as a basis and what the different content of your journal you would like to have. So take advantage of our ability to build content or build sections manually, because you will be having freedom with the design. You could also look through the different templates once again to have an idea on what you could put in the content. Maybe something like this one. You have calendar over here. You could use this as a basis. So you could also have a habit tracker. Now that there's a habit tracker, you could now create your own version of a habit tracker in your own design. So maybe you could copy the main background of this one and put it over here, and now create your own habit tracker section. So over here, let's make a rectangle. There we go. Add shape. You could just add it over here over the top. Change it into a different color. And now basically add the different similar sections over here. So that's basically it, guys. Now, after creating your journal, you can now simply click on share on the top right, click on download, and download it as a specific file type that you want, whether it's PDF standard, PDF print. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.